So with just 5 pennies, if they're these 5 pennies, you'll be a millionaire.
The spiritual understanding from inside is what gives us strength, power, and freshens up our life, actually, and protects us. And we realise it can be tricky to hear for the first time if you've not heard anything like this. So it's like coming from one track into another, and you will have different kind of thoughts. We've talked today about it, how we had our own thoughts when we first came to this. It seemed like quite difficult to understand, and it could take time for some of the information to go through and circulate, and how we have such a bodily consciousness of ourselves that we think a lot of things might be not possible, or maybe just special people could do this kind of thing. But Raj Yoga is not like that. Raj Yoga actually is for everyone, whoever we are, whatever we do, however we think, whatever age, whatever religion. It's for all religions, because it's not really religious as such. It's religion of the self, how to manage the self. So it goes beyond all these barriers. And then we might think that you need to be really sort of worthy to be doing some of these things, but none of us are worthy when we first start this. Then we start to learn self-respect and dignity, and that is empowerment. That kind of energy gives us strength. Before that, we didn't even think in this way. So I'm saying this so as you are not daunted, and never become daunted with whoever you are, because who you are is who you are, and who you are is the most valuable thing for you. Empower yourself. So what is self-empowerment? And here we're considering it in terms of power over the self. In other words, it's over how we act, how we feel, speak, and think. It's about choice and having the inner power to follow one's dreams. We feel empowered when we believe in ourselves and what we're doing. To be empowered is to live from the inside out. It is to consciously choose our thoughts, feelings, and our responses to life, rather than going through life just reacting to whatever is happening. But I came across something just recently, and I thought, I think that ties in with this talk. And it was such a baby, simple thing. It was a very, very old-fashioned movie that I saw years and years ago. This person sang a song to a child, and I was enchanted by this song. And recently these words came into my head, but I didn't know if I could remember them. It's called The 5 Pennies. Anyone heard the 5 pennies, about the 5 pennies? This person is singing very beautifully to this young child to tell them how to be happy in life. He uses 5 pennies to give the child so as they could remember. The first penny is for you to wish on, and so all your wishes will come true. And here's the second penny, which is for you to dream on and dream of all you can do. The third penny is to dance on and be bright and fresh and happy. The fourth penny is to smile on and see that tears never fall. The fifth penny was the last penny, but the most important of all, because the fifth penny was to love on. And where love is, heaven is there. And then it was with these 5 pennies, if you have these 5 pennies, you'll be like a millionaire. So it's really showing you values, the values of life, and in a very, very easy form. The thought was not just to talk about self-empowerment, but to look at, if I have good wishes for myself, what do I wish? And in a real way, there must be something I wish to even be here. What do I wish for myself? There will be something that you don't even maybe share with anybody else. but you'll wish for something. You might wish for a few things. That's fine. So what do I wish? And it's only by wishing and thinking and looking that my wishes can come true. My wishes can't come true unless I speak to myself about my wishes and decide to do something to allow my wishes, if possible, to come true. Your power of thought's very, very powerful. And the next one was, this is to dream on and dream of all you can do, all possibilities. What is possible for you to do? Think about it. Dream as high as you wish. Reach for the sky in your dreams. But then in a practical way, think of how you can make that work. There's no good having dreams that are totally, I want to go to Mars and build a big house there and live in a castle and wear fairy dresses. I don't know if that's going to come true. So to dream, to use your creativity, to use thoughts that you have, to check yourself, because you'll have skills, you'll have all sorts of talents and ways, and it's not just talents that you could be an artist or a writer or something, but it's qualities within: kindness, friendliness, cheerfulness, gentleness, strength, courage. You can put all these to such good use when you start to recognize that they're there. And then we were looking at to dance, and the thought is the thing that can help us to dance is daily meditation, to go inside and see what's all in there and encourage my mind to dance, to be light-hearted. Because this kind of thing doesn't just happen. I will say I'm not happy, or this, if this would change and I had a good job and maybe my best friend would understand me more, or I had this, or I could go on that holiday, or I could have money for this or that, I would dance, I would be happy. Oh, I'll go out and dance. You could even go out and dance and not feel like dancing, feel like you're a total miserable party pooper because there's no happiness inside. And we can say, oh, cheer up. It's not the thing. Well, I can't just cheer up. So this is where meditation comes in, when I get to know myself, get to know some of my hopes and dreams, start to look at what's in there. They're definitely, it's a rule of life that there's a lot of good stuff in there. It's not all misery and sadness and hopelessness and uselessness. There's lots and lots of qualities that are so valuable. And when I think like that, it may just be a little flutter, the start of dancing in my mind. And if I feel that little flicker of life, it's like I'm igniting a flame inside myself. But quite often, you see, we're so busy trying to light that flame out there. And it's fine if it's working and you feel okay with that, that's okay. There'll be a lot of flames that you can light that work and it's fine, and it's just kind of adds to your comfort. But the bottom line is these flames flicker and go out quite regularly. And when they go out, we feel a loss. And we think, what will I do now? How can I do something now? What can I do? I've tried everything. I need to keep the light of hope alive in myself. I need to keep feeling okay with my own self. I need to keep reassuring myself. And for that, I need to see something to be reassured by, and that is my own qualities, and there will be many. So I can dance inside. Teach myself to dance inside and to use appreciation for the self and appreciation of others. When I start to see qualities in others, it revives some of these qualities in myself, and vice versa. When I see them in myself, I start to spot them in others. So to learn to be appreciative, what have I got? What do I have? And then the next little penny is to smile on and see that tears never fall. And so, yeah, we know tears will fall. There are sad bits in this story of our lives. But when I start to practice some meditation and I see that to keep on making myself cry or to keep allowing myself to have these very sad, melancholy bits in me are not helping. They're not helping my story. You see, it gives me a chance to create a powerful story of knowing myself. And too many tears keep pulling me down. And we all have tears in our backdrop, in our past. I could sit for years and cry, personally. I could cry forever if I opened the floodgates and decided that let me have a good go, let me bring all the records, let me just wallow in this and be so upset and sorrow because life didn't go, or life hurt me, or life did this, or life did that. But these things are past, and this being is still alive and thinking and learning and appreciating. So to become empowered, I'm not empowered by sad energy. I'm disempowered by sad energy. It pulls me down, it pulls my head down, it pulls my brain down, pulls my immune system down, it pulls my emotions down. And those heavy emotions make me weak, make me hopeless. To have self-empowerment, I need high energy. How can I have high energy? Raj Yoga tells me I generate high energy for myself. I generate it. I'm an energy generator. I can generate tears or I can generate smiles. And if I generate lightheartedness, cheerfulness and smiles, I'm giving myself an energy boost. I know a lot of people go out there to get a boost of some kind of energy that they take or whatever you do and think, oh, for a little while that was, made me feel better. But after that, boomf, unless you get the boost again. Raj Yoga says you can have a boost every day, throughout the day, over and over. Just different ways of thinking. Think in a higher way. Higher means happier, lighter. It's no big difficulty. It's not that I've got to be a big scientific student of some kind and know all about all this and that. I just need to know about the energies of myself, my hopes, my dreams, the track I've been on, which will have fallen into a lot of disrepair through sadness, through hopelessness, through lack of faith in the self. So now I can repair that track in myself, give it higher energy, which will make me feel better, which makes it easier for me to dance and smile. And then the last penny is the most important penny, and it's the penny of love. So if I begin to teach myself the power of love, love is an energy that's generous. Love is an energy that has understanding. All of these energies are very healthy. They give me generosity. Generosity gives me amazing strength. Generosity of spirit, kindness, thoughtfulness, helpfulness, inclusiveness, including people, not shutting people out or down, because everyone has something in them that's worthy of wow. Doesn't matter who they are. With love, it's our energy of interaction. It's a chance to learn, understand about yourself, and display it in your life. It's something that shows in your expression, in your conduct, in your words, your actions. It shows how you're thinking inside, if you can be appreciative, helpful, kindly, friendly. So this will actually bring you so many rewards for inside, but also from outside, that people will feel that you're a friendly person, a kindly person, an understanding person, a helpful person, a light-hearted person, but also a sincere person. You don't go about grinning all the time. Being light-hearted doesn't mean you go about with a big ha-ha smile all the time, but thoughtful, caring. The thought was that we'll have a meditation now and then share Om Shanti. So these very powerful qualities of life. These qualities are already within each of us. Understanding ourselves. What do I wish for? How possible is this? What do I dream for myself? My highest expectations for myself. Can I allow this to happen? When I look inside, can I encourage myself to dance in my mind? Can I allow feelings of happiness to emerge? When I look inside, do I feel that I can smile? Can I smile throughout the day with inner feelings of warmth and understanding? And when I look at love, how loving am I? I can see how loving I am by looking at my interactions throughout the day. So the proof of my love is how much respect I have for myself and how much appreciation and respect I can give to others. So can I learn? Can I teach myself to use these beautiful energies that belong to me, but they disappear under the pressure of today's world? In meditation, I can go beyond the pressure and begin to become a self-ruler and allow myself to be how I wish to be.
This little penny is the last little penny, and most important of all. For this penny is to love on, and where love is, heaven is there. So with just 5 pennies, if they're these 5 pennies, you'll be a millionaire.